Good morning, guys, or afternoon, actually. I am going to can some dried pinto beans today. I do this all the time. I try to keep these on hand because they are very easy to do and very handy to have. All you have to do is just open up a jar and warm them up, and there you are. You know, they're done. But anyway, I usually take a 4-pound bag, makes 7 quarts. So that's 7 meals. And this was like $3.92, I believe, for the 4 pounds. Right now I am going through this, picking out some bad ones, rocks and this, that, and the other, broke ones, putting them in here, rinsing them really well, and then putting them into jars. I'll just divide them up evenly in the jars. I'll come back in a minute and tell you exactly how much I end up putting in each jar out of this. I usually put them in the wide mouth jars. I'm a little aggravated for the life of me. I cannot find my rings for my wide mouth. I usually keep them in here or another little area, and all I can find is 2, and I have a ton of them. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to put them in the regular quart jars. They're just easier to get out in the wide mouth. But, you know, you can take a plastic spoon, wooden spoon, whatever, up in there, rake them out. It's no big thing. It just, you know, not generally what I do. But anyway, let me get this finished going through this bag. Put them in here and rinsing them, and I'll put them in here. Get them in the canner, and I will update you then. Okay, got my beans in the quart jars. It came out to almost a cup and a half of beans in each jar. Now, right now, I'm going to go back and add a teaspoon of salt. Oops, in each. I'm right-handed, so this is very awkward for me to do it with my left, but, you know, hey. You can soak these beans for a few hours if you would rather. It's no big deal because they will absorb the liquid once they're in the jars after they sit a little bit. And now I take bacon and I cut this pack in half. Just something I always do. It doesn't have to be. But anyway, I end up putting like 1 slice, which will be 2 of these pieces, in each jar. This gives it a little flavor. You can put 1, or you can leave it out altogether, whatever you want to do. But that's what I do. I have my water boiling behind me. So let me go ahead and get the bacon in all of these, and we'll be right back. Okay, I have my lids in some boiling water, or hot water. Those are heating up. I went ahead and cleaned the rims with vinegar. I just didn't video that, but I did do that. So now I'm getting ready to put the boiling water in. You want to fill it up to the top right here, 1 inch of headspace. And then they will be ready to sit in the canner. They have to be pressure canned because they are dried beans and they do have meat. When I do that, they can, where I live, I do 10 pounds of pressure for 90 minutes, and then they are ready. When I get them out, it'll look like they'll have a little more liquid in them than, you know, what, say, your metal canned beans have, but in a day or two, all that will be soaked up, and they'll be really thick like we like them. So let me get the water and get that poured in, get the lids on, and get them in the canner, and I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, I just got them out of the canner. I guess you can you see that? They're still boiling. Yes, they're good and hot. By morning, all this liquid will be soaked up into these beans. And it ended up with 7 quarts, and like I said, they have bacon and, you know, salt, of course, in them. There's 7 quarts, so that's basically 7 meals because we'll eat like a quart at a time. So that's 7 meals for $4, and I think it was like $3.92 or something like that actually, for the 4 pounds of pinto beans. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for some more canning, cooking, gardening.